This is very important example or like a formula. Okay, so when you solve or when you simplify or evaluate in chapter number 1, or when you solve the sorts means square root, cubic root, etc. So to solve any simplification or evaluation in the sorts, okay, so you have to use one important formula or rule which is called rationalization. Okay, which is called rationalization. This is very important formula or the process. Rationalization. What is rationalization? Example, if there is root, okay, sorry, 2 by root 5. Okay, so how to solve? If there is root 5 in denominator, then this will be equals to 2 divided by root 5. Okay, you have to see here in root 5 in denominator. So if there is root 5 in down denominator, so you have to multiply by same numbers, root 5 in denominator and up also root 5. Okay, so this gives a numerator 2 into root 5. This becomes 2 root 5. Okay, and root 5. That means root 5. So inside the root 5 into 5. We already know that if there is pair inside the root square root, then you have to take out single value. The numerator is the same, root 2 root 5 divided by, if there is root 5 root 5. That means root 5 into 5. So you have to write down only 5. Okay, this is the first process. Okay, so if you say in the form of formula, so it looks like this. If there is a divided by root b. Okay, so now to solve this a by root b equal to a root b by b. Okay, this is like a formula. Clear? Here a is here 2. Okay, so if you compare with this, a is 2 and root 5 is b, or b is 5. So you can go directly here now like this, a root b by b. So 2 by 5 root 5. Okay, you can compare this here. You can compare this and this. Okay, very simple formula. And there is another formula. Let the number is a root a plus b root b divided by r root r plus, okay, t root t. Yeah, this is inside the square root. So how to solve? This will be equal, so in the next line, first you have to write on the same thing, a root a plus b root b divided by r root r plus t root t. Okay, first you have to write on the same thing. Now we have to multiply by a number. Again we have to see here in the denominator, if denominator is root, here is root, okay, root r and root t. Now same thing you have to write down here now in denominator and numerator in these sides. So r root r, but you have to see, okay, here is root r root r plus. So if this is plus, you have to use opposite sign. Here you have to use minus. If this is already minus, then you have to use plus. So first you have to see here in the denominator what is given. If plus, here you have to write down minus. If this is minus, you have to write down plus. So here I have given here plus, so you can write down minus. Okay, again now the value will be the same, so number will be the same, t root t. Okay, if you use the bracket, it will be easy, you can see easily. Bracket means this is the single number, you have to multiply this whole single number, you have to multiply another whole single number, and you have used r root r minus t root t. Now same number you have to write in numerator also. Okay, r root r minus t root 3. Okay, so this is the formula. How to rationalize. Rationalize means how to remove the surds or how to remove the square root from the denominators. Okay, for example, you can see here now. If this is 2 root 3 minus 5 root 6 divided by 5 root 2 minus 7 root 3. Okay, it is looking like this. Okay, only the sign is different. Okay, we need to see the sign. First you have to see the expression. Expression is looking like this. Okay, now what was the rule? This rule is equal to, first you have to write same thing. Okay, this will equals to 2 root 3 minus 5 root 6 divided by 5 root 2 minus 7 root 3. Okay, now multiply by which number? Same number here now. Okay, 5 root 2, but here is minus, so you can use plus. 5 root 2 plus 7 root 3. Okay, so you can use the brackets. Now in numerator also same thing. What is used, same thing you have to use here also. 5 root 2 plus 7 root 3. Okay, now you have to multiply, then you will get the next line, then you can find the value. Okay, let's say it's next line simplification. Here is 2 root 3 minus 5 root 6 multiplies 5 root 2 plus 7 root 3. So 2 root 3 multiplies both here now, and again in second minus 5 root 6 multiplies both. Okay, let's see now. This is 2 root 3. 2 root 3 multiplies this 5 root 2 plus 7 root 3. Okay, so you have to write down 5 root 2 plus 7 root 3. Now next minus 5 root 6 multiplies 7. Minus 5 root 6 multiplies, that means multiplication, 5 root 2 plus 7 root 3. Okay, divided by, now in the denominator 5 root 2, here is also 5 root 2. It is minus 7 root 3, here is plus 7 root 3. So there is formula a minus b into a plus b. So what is a? So here will be the a square minus b square. Okay, formula. A is 5 root 2. So 5 root 2. What is b? B is 7 root 3. 7 root 3. Okay, in this way you can solve on and on. We have already done how to simplify now, step by steps.